Waste generation is unavoidable in everyday life of man, and so is its effective management very important to avoid the unpleasant consequences associated with it. Thus, the Adentan Municipal Chief Executive Daniel Ninoy Adumwa said must be the responsibility of everybody that generates waste to prevent waste becoming a nuisance to the public.
Everybody who generates waste has a responsibility to make sure that that waste is managed in such a way that it does not cause us a nuisance. And in doing so, the major way people have done so is make sure you can collect your waste, put it in a certain place, and vendors or subcontractors will come and pick these up, and in most instances send this to a landfill site. Soon the landfill site is going to be filled. If it gets filled, what happens next? So it's important to start looking at how you are managing the waste.
It is in the light of this that he is advocating for the culture of waste segregation to be imbibed in the people for easy and efficient management.
And one of the ways is to encourage people who generate the waste to recognize the fact that not every waste can go to the landfill site. There might be the need for you to segregate. So those ones that can be recycled are recycled. Those ones that can be reused can be reused. And then you can reduce the volume of material that leaves your community to go to the landfill site. Let's take, for instance, plastics. Most plastics are recyclable. So why don't we consider the fact that if we generate a plastic waste, we will be able to put this aside so that they are clean, or you have in mind recycling. So you segregate the waste and keep them in a state in which they are clean enough to be used without additional cleaning.
Citing the organic components of waste we generate, he stated that there are a lot of uses for them, even in homes and for agriculture.
Organics. If we handle our organics properly, that is the food waste that we have, banana peels, plantain peels, the cassava waste and things, somebody can come and collect this from you and use this. Somebody can also use that same material to do compost, which becomes manure. What about paper? If you shred this and you send it into a mill of a sort, they can make paper mache. Egg crates, toilet rolls and other things. When you come to glass, for instance, if we are able to put these glass materials on the side, glass is silicates. If you are able to get a glass blower and you put this into a furnace, you get glass in a molten form, and you can blow this, you can make all your scientific glassware, the beakers, the pipettes. You can also make frames using this glass material. What we actually call waste can, in a sense, be raw material for other people. So while we are generating the waste that we call waste, if we stop for a moment and think about the possibility of what our waste is being raw material for others, it would now become the reason why we would embrace segregation. So here in Adentan, what we have done was to try and start waste segregation right from our own premises here. We've managed to change people's minds about certain things. At the same time, we have another project which is called the Adentan Waste to Wages, where we are focused on plastic waste. And we have started with the schools, encourage them to understand that your plastics are recyclable. We got them wooden containers with bean bags in there, so that every time you drink water, the sachet will go in there. Don't throw that waste into the normal waste bin. Put it separate from every other waste.